Hey, what's going on, Virgo? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, y'all, so this is my second take. Okay, so I've already laid my cards, right? Because I've already been recording this video for about 4 or 5 minutes, all right? Okay, but however, it's all good. It happens like that sometimes. Virgo, I am doing a spread that's called What Had Happened Was, okay? So definitely tune in. Make sure you are using discernment, okay? Flip your roles as you see fit. If you ain't with it, simply skip it. All right. And if you trigger face your mirror, not my goddamn comment section. Psych booze. I love you though. But no, I'm for real. Okay. Now, if you want to get your own little personal reading, definitely reach out to me via my website, or you can go and DM me. Okay. My website is www.theoraclegoddessinc.com. All right, y'all. So let's jump right in, right? So it's a, like I say, it's a 7 card spread, right? And so with card number 1, I start off with the situation. Okay, and the situation, this is like what actually went down. All right, where everybody saw, right? And I got the Queen of Swords that came out, 111 on the timer. And so what I'm taking this as is that you, Virgo, definitely came across very strong. Okay, so the Queen of Swords don't play. She very direct. You understand? She coming with she's standing on truth, right? You could be a man. My battery dying. Okay, so let me hurry up. You could be a man, right, in the Queen of Swords energy. Just remember, flip your roles. Now, or flip the energies. I definitely see her standing on truth, okay, or setting some type of boundaries. And I feel like if somebody came at you sideways, you met them with facts, not feelings. All right, and so that's pretty much what the situation is surrounding. Okay, it's literally like, it's like, how can I put this? Let's just unpack this, okay? Because it's a lot. It's a lot to this. Now, when it comes down to the second card, I got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, 222 on the timer, and this is their side of no, this is your side of the story, okay? And this is how you experience it. Let's just put it that way. And so what I'm getting from that is like you felt like the energy wasn't being reciprocated. And so whatever wasn't being reciprocated, you kind of like you felt the imbalance, right? And I feel like you was just like, hold up, the math ain't matching. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Like, this isn't an equal give and take here. Somebody else is, you could have been like, I'm doing all the work. You understand? And this person ain't doing nothing. They just taking, and I'm just giving, I'm giving and giving. Okay? And so that's pretty much where, because it take a lot for Virgo to get like pushed to this limit where you gotta put the sword up. Okay? But I feel like you're recognizing now that you do have to set boundaries and you do have to pull your energy back because it creates an imbalance within you and you're not feeling that. All right, you're at the point in your journey, Virgo, where I feel like your alignment is key. And you're learning how to be the Queen of Swords upright. Okay, and so when it comes to their side of the story with the World card coming out, this is what they were thinking, right? The World card speaks about achievements, completing something. This person might have thought they was completing a cycle, but I feel like this person even convinced themselves, okay, that they were walking away or closing out a chapter for their highest good. But Spirit was like, no, that ain't what it is. And you were guided to check this person on it or to speak up about it, okay? They were learning too. So whatever is happening here, yeah, they were trying to close out a cycle or do something here because this person also was trying to achieve some things. They have goals, okay? And so at this point, again, like the next card comes out, it's the turning point, right? This is the moment the energy pretty much shifted, right? With this Page of Swords coming out. Of course, right? The Page of Swords always kind of got a lot to say, right? Comes with a lot of information. But it's weird, right? This that curious energy. It's like they could be watching, they could be questioning, or even like trying to talk slick a little bit. But it's not on your level, right? Like you saw right through it. Like they may try to say, like, you know, like little side stuff, like, nah, it ain't what it is. This not what I thought, or like I don't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. That's what I'm pulling in with that. Okay. But the overall lesson out of all of this, Virgo, is with the Strength card and the Four Cups in the reverse. Okay. This wasn't never like meant for you to doubt yourself. And so Spirit is telling you, you know, don't shrink back, right? Don't shrink back, especially when it comes to truth and accountability. Like that's literally what I feel like Spirit is trying to teach us all collectively, not just Virgo, about operating and standing in truth and clarity and accountability. So you're not hard to love, Virgo, right? You're just hard to deceive. That's the problem. Okay? It ain't your problem, it's their problem, right? Because they can't just, you know, do anything because you automatically catch it, right? This situation I feel like could have woke up your discernment and showed you how much you've actually grown. Okay, so that's a good thing, right? So when I pull card number 6, the resolution or the next chapter, I got the Star card in a reverse, but I'm still getting that energy of don't lose hope. Okay, don't lose hope here. Spirit is reminding you that healing ain't always pretty. All right, sometimes the star looks dim, sometimes it just don't glow like it's supposed to, but that chill. All right, all I just heard was like, you are the star. This is your actual glow up arc, if that makes sense. 701 on the timer. What had happened was, okay, just the story. This was meant to elevate you. The truth hurt for a moment, right? But your clarity, that's forever. So the situation literally took place to elevate you, to see how you would respond. Like it was the test. So if you ain't, you know, go through this yet, just know, okay, it's a test. Calm down, right? Be the Queen of Swords. You good. You see some bullshit, you call on it, right? But you gotta be the Queen of Swords in the upright position, not the reverse. Okay? So, let's see. What invoked the situation? Ooh, too many cards. The Justice card. Literally, the scales had to balance. Clarify that. Truth. Woo. The Five of Wands upright and the High Priestess upright. Let me tell you, it all was about, again, truth and integrity. Okay, accountability. That's what the Justice card means. Balance. And so when it's in the reverse, somebody is lacking integrity. And somebody's hiding some kind of truth here, regardless of what it is, right? It might not be like what you're thinking, like they out there just doing whatever or talking shit about you, whatever. It might not be that. It could be them hiding like ideas that they may have. It could be their notion of what they feel how things should be, right? And so what I'm seeing here is like what happened or what they were doing, it literally caused you know, like that cause and effect. It was like karma. Basically, it caused karma. Right? And the scales had to balance. 909 on the timer. Yeah. Somebody's karma had a D-date. And of course, Virgo, it was you that called, you know, pulled out the sword on it. Right? You've been moving in truth, but maybe the people around you, they not, or they wasn't. Okay? And the universe said, we can't let Virgo keep giving from integrity while everybody else is playing games. Wow. The conflict, the tension, look, Five of Wands. Okay? The misunderstandings. it was going to turn into a tower. Stay tuned.